You guys can't get past your personal animosity toward each other to even look at this whole thing rationally. Lori Anderson versus Armani Lyman.
Where do I stand, sir?
You can stand at the podium at this point. Your name?
Lori Anderson.
We have a note at 1:20 from Miss Lyman indicating that she called for the Zoom password. The clerk looked at the ROA, or Register of Actions, and regarding her Zoom request, which was denied, and I recall.
And here we go, folks. This isn't just a landlord-tenant case. It's about credibility, control, and who the judge actually believes. Quick reminder, in court, perception is just as deadly as paperwork.
It indicated that both parties needed to be in person. She says, then the note says, I should say, that she cannot make it and is requesting an adjournment. So here's what I'm going to do. Prior to allowing you to state proofs and take a judgment on this case, I'm going to pass this matter briefly. I'm going to call you up in my next block. I want to go back and review exactly what I said to make sure that if I let you have a judgment, that I recall saying that you both had to be here.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure that that's exactly what I said.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Notice what the judge is doing here. Pressing pause. This is classic courtroom control. Judges will always double-check their orders to make sure one side can't later claim, "You never told me that." Smart move. And it keeps appeals at bay.
I'm going to take a recess. You were my last one in this block, and then I will call you up in the next block.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you. Court recalls the case of Lori Anderson versus Armani Lyman. State your name, please.
Lori Anderson.
I went back and reviewed the record. What is clear in this case is I specifically indicated to both parties that they needed to be here in person. And she is not here, and the like. Did receive an answer. What is your...
Do you want me to read my...
How much are you claiming is owed?
$1,139.94 as of today.
Hang on, $4,000.
$139.94.
All right, and that is for?
That is for, nervous, July rent. Which is
the amount of how much?
$330 plus late fees, which are $25.
I can't let you assess late fees at $25 a day. Okay. First of all, I think under case law, it would be an illegal late fee. Late fees have to be reasonably calculated to the cost of collection. That's not an exact science, but they certainly cannot be what would be called liquidated damages, which those would be. Okay.
Boom! That right there is a turning point. Lori tries to play the no valid lease card, but without paperwork or proof, it collapses instantly. Legal tip. If you're going to challenge a lease, you better bring the signed copy and receipts, not just vibes.
July, I got a calculation. July, that would be $3,300 for July.
$3,300?
Yes, sir. And
that's the rent?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then I got the water bill, the water charges.
And how much was that?
Oh, let me see. I had it all prepared, and I'm just...
How my day always runs.
What'd you say, sir?
I said that's pretty much how my day always runs. I have it prepared, and then...
I had it all in order. Now, find it. Oh, God. Hold on. Okay.
Got it? Okay.
Okay. Here's an order. Okay. Court cost of $33.59. That's to get her served. Lawn care service of $35. She didn't pay. I had to pay for the lawn care service. Water bill for May of $207.29.
$207.29.
Water bill for June of $230.32, and then extrapolated water bill for July 1st through July 11th today of $84.45.
Okay.
Then 2 cashier's checks that I had to get done because I don't know if you'll approve that, but
And here's the emotional weight. Armani isn't just fighting for money. She's fighting for fairness. Viewers, what do you think? Is this genuine heartbreak or just a strategy to sway the court's sympathy? Drop your thoughts below.
on checks of $54.29 for her uncle, Augustus Lyman,
Why'd you have to do?
because he's occupying my house and he's a criminal.
Okay, I can't let you have that. All right, go on.
And then, well, late fees, you said I couldn't have late fees.
Well, how much are your total late fees that you're charging?
I calculated based on today of 175, so whatever the court will allow.
175 for July,
Well, I calculated to July, to today's date.
today's date.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll allow you $50. Well, your monthly rent is $33. I'll allow you $100 in late fees.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So what you need to do, and I will approve that judgment. Why don't you raise your right hand for a moment? Do you solemnly swear or affirm all the testimony that you have given and will give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right. And was there a lease on the premises?
yes, sir.
But you're terminating the lease based on,
Okay, can I read my little
well,
spiel?
hold on, no. You can't. I just look at it. You're terminating it based upon the misrepresentations and also violations and fraud that you stated to the court previously. In this representation, you believe as to identity,
Yes, sir.
and the person's in home, and then there is rent that is due. So based upon that and the defendant's failure to appear in this case, court is going to grant a judgment for possession to the plaintiff with that's her? Okay. All right. She's here. All right. Come on up, ma'am. What is your name?
Armando Lyman.
All right. Ms. Lyman, it is unacceptable.
I can't be late for work class, so I just came straight from school.
And I got off the bench and I specifically looked because I specifically indicated to both parties that you needed to appear in person.
I didn't receive an email of a denial of Zoom either.
When you guys were here on the record, I specifically stated that both parties needed to appear in person. Lines. It wouldn't have mattered because I told you to be here in person. And Miss Anderson, I'll have to stop the inquiry that I'm making now that she's here. What's your position on this case, Miss Lyman?
She asked me to sign a 3-year lease after I already signed a 2-year lease, and then this is when everything kind of went downhill.
Do you want to stay there?
No, not really. I already told her if she gives me my $6,000 and my certificate, I've been stated that.
Screenshots don't lie. In modern court, texts are king. Judges love them because they show tone, timing, and truth. When your messages read like gaslighting or dodging, it's game over.
There's a cleaning fee and security deposit, but she never said that she would leave, sir.
So how much is the security deposit?
It's in the lease. And this is the first time I've seen her since she signed the lease on May 5th.
I don't care.
Okay. 5250.
And there's a cleaning fee, which is a non-refundable cleaning fee, I'm presuming, of how
Yes, sir.
much?
I have on video that she said that I could get my cleaning fee back.
What's the lease then?
Well, it's non-refundable, but I said if she leaves it really, really clean and, just like I had it, that I would be willing to, so that's why it says that.
It doesn't have to.
Why, I don't know. I'm not
A lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer.
All right. So otherwise, two things. First of all, with reference to the I understand the oral representations that were made regarding the cleaning fee, but the lease would indicate that it's a non-refundable. With reference to the security deposit, that security deposit is can be used to pay rent, can be used for utilities and other things that may be outstanding. My understanding is that there are a number of water bills that still need to be paid. There is July rent that still needs to be paid. So, and I would have no way of assessing what. So I don't know that that's a negotiation. But you say that you don't want to be there.
Well, yeah, because she has neighbors watching me, and it's very uncomfortable coming home, and there's people watching me.
All right, Ms. Lyman, let me ask you this. What do you want me to do on this case?
But really, I just want everything to be over. It's just the random people watching me, the false police report.
So what do you want to do?
Say, I can move out in August.
When?
At least the 1st or the 6th.
Okay, and what about July rent?
I was gonna put the rent as well.
And this seals it. Landlords, take note if you're deducting from a security deposit, I'm UST itemized with receipts. Without that, it's almost automatic that the tenant wins. Law is about proof, not feelings.